Hi, I'm Whitney Cal, and I'm going to read from Love Cards by Robert Lee Camp. This is one of my favorite tools to use when getting to know someone in my coaching business, and that I've used to know myself better. On the front, all you have to do is find your month and your birth date, or for anybody you want to read. I try to ask people before I read them. And today we're going to read the Ace of Diamonds. So, who is the Ace of Diamonds? If your birth date lands on January 26th, February 24th, March 22nd, April 20th, May 18th, June 16th, July 14th, August 12th, September 10th, October 8th, November 6th, or December 4th, you are the Ace of Diamonds. The Ace of Diamonds is the desire for love and money. The inherent passion in this card can be expressed in a variety of ways, but it will always seem difficult for them to have both money or career and love at the same time. Perhaps this is because their nature is to focus all of themselves in one particular direction to the exclusion of all others. In any case, this theme is prominent with both male and female Ace of Diamonds. They can be impatient, selfish, mercenary, or they can be the greatest of givers. They are the Jupiter-Neptune card in the life spread, and Jupiter tends to expand the Neptunian ideals and charitability to great extremes at times. They are all kind-hearted on one level and will go out of their way to help those less fortunate. They are kind to animals and hate to see others suffer. The strong Neptune influence can make them aspire to high ideals and make them great contributors to a worthy cause. Most Ace of Diamonds people fancy themselves as saviors of one kind or another, saving their friends, family, business associate, lovers, or married partners. But Neptune can be an illusion that leads us on a path of great deception and misplaced ideals. It all depends on the individual's ability to discriminate. Paul Newman is an Ace of Diamonds, who has done much for charities. Adolf Hitler, an infamous Ace of Diamonds, thought he was doing a good thing for the world and found a way to feel good about the slaughter of millions of innocent people. These two represent the opposite extremes of Neptune's idealism. I don't know if I'd see that the same way, but we find a great diversity in just how this dreamy, optimistic nature is expressed by the Ace of Diamonds people, but it's always there. These people are creative and capable of working two jobs at once. They meet new people every day, and much of their good fortune comes from these meetings. They are ambitious, and most have some artistic ability. Their work usually involves travel, which they love. Their life is a series of phone calls and communications of all sorts, and usually a flurry of activity. Regardless of what they do, they believe they are here to help the world and make an important contribution in the process. All of them are inclined to be psychic, and many are naturally attracted to the metaphysical side of life. If money or power does not take top priority in their lives, they can have lives of great satisfaction and accomplishment. As mentioned earlier, the main challenge for the Ace of Diamonds in love is whether they will have to give up their careers to have the love they want. They often have a distant relationship where they see their partner every so often. This allows them to have ample time for their work, which is usually their primary important. In other cases, they and their partner spend a lot of time traveling. At least once in their life, many Ace of Diamonds experience a lesson about the importance of having a partner with them as opposed to being separated by miles and miles. It's interesting how often the Ace of Diamonds creates distance between themselves and their mates. Their Five of Hearts in Venus has a lot to do with why their love life turns out in this way. All fives have a Sagittarian quality about them. Sagittarius is the sign of the adventurer, the person who loves travel and wants to see the world. The Five of Hearts is Venus can be compared to having Venus in Sagittarius. Venus is the ninth house, or Venus aspected by the planet Jupiter, since it rules both the ninth house and Sagittarius. You will find that most Ace of Diamonds have one of these astrological connections found in their natal chart. At any rate, the Ace of Diamonds person almost always seems to have some element of travel or distance in their personal relationships, which is interesting. They will often fall in love with someone who travels a lot and is frequently away from home. In other cases, they are the ones who do the traveling and their partners remain at home. At the extremes, they will travel together or even allow their partners the freedom to date other people. In all cases, there is some sort of distance between them and their closest relationships. Sometimes the distance is a good thing if both partners like it and accept it as part of their relationship. In other cases, the distance is a real problem. Much of this can be traced to the karmic implications of having Venus in Sagittarius. In his book Astrology Plus, Hilarion tells us that with Venus in Sagittarius are here to learn about the value of having their mates and lovers with them. He says that in their lifetime, there will be one or many relationships that are at a distance, and that this distance will create a longing in them to have their partners with them. The longing services to balance out a past life pattern of always being away from their partners. This seems to be very true of Ace of Diamonds people. Eventually, they learn that it is important not only to have a partner in love, but also that this partner to be with them physically, sexually, and emotionally. To learn this lesson, Ace of Diamonds starts out creating these long-distance relationships, but sooner or later, their value system in this area changes and creates a healthier, more balanced pattern. Yay! Okay, so the next page, I'm not even done, so I'm going to complete this reading at a little over 6 minutes. There's another page here which tells you when you find your birthday, you also have a planetary ruling card. Some people have more than one. So you can look at both cards and they tell you just a little more insight about yourself. I think that they're very helpful. But I hope this landed for you. Ace of Diamonds, desire for love and money. And I'm going to put the birthdays below in the comments so that you can see who this belongs to. Cheers. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it landed for you in some way. Have a great day.